Well, we say it all the time. There's always a great show at the Harvester Performance Center here in Rocky Mount, and I'm talking with the CEO, Matt Hankins. And Matt, tonight is no exception. You have world-renowned bluegrass artists performing on this stage tonight.
Well, not just world-renowned bluegrass artists, but they are a true bluegrass supergroup. They are truly the best in the world at what they do. You know, the world's best dobro player, the world's best bass player. I mean, it's just, you know, world-class talent all the way around with these guys.
They know bluegrass. So we have Jerry Douglas and the Earls of Leicester, right? Tell me a little bit about this band.
Like I say, it's a bluegrass supergroup, a couple of members of Allison Krauss and Union Station. Sean Camp is just a fantastic vocalist. This is their third time here. They've won Grammys, they've won IBMA awards. You know, they've been, you know, all over the world doing this, and they're so well received everywhere they go, and I think people appreciate the fact that they are keeping those traditions alive.
Absolutely. All right, we've said it all over and over again. I mean, it really is impressive, the caliber of artists that come through this center here in Rocky Mount, Virginia. Tell us a little bit about the Harvester and what makes it so special.
Well, we have world-class acoustics, and the artists like how it sounds. And then they go back and they tell other artists that they're familiar with, that they write songs with, that they're buddies with, hey, you got to go play this place in Virginia. I mean, we had that with the late Merle Haggard. He went back and he told Jamie Johnson and he told Willie Nelson, hey, go play this place. And they showed up. We've got, you know, great craft beer and you know, just a great overall experience. There's no parking problems. You don't have shuttles here. You don't have to walk 3 miles to get in. You know, it's just a really easy place to come and have a great musical experience.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much for having me out. And I think that I'm going to get an opportunity to talk to Jerry Douglas myself, aren't I?
You are, and you're going to have a good time doing it. He's a music historian. He's a fantastic musician, best at what he does, and you don't want to miss out on that experience.
All right, I'm going to go find him. Thanks, Matt.
Thanks for coming.
Jerry, I guess I should say welcome back to the Harvester, right?
That's right.
You've
I
been
understand.
here
5 times. This is my 5th time here. I love playing here.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. What is it about the Harvester that you enjoy so much?
It feels like home. I mean, there are some places that you play around the country. I mean, the Ryman Auditorium is one in Nashville that feels to me like, you know, I want to play there. It feels like home when I get on the stage. There's not a not a nerve in me, you know, at all. I'm not nervous, and I'm not nervous here. These people feel like friends to you as soon as you walk here.
Yeah, we were talking to Matt a little bit about the audience here in this area. They understand and they get and they really appreciate good music.
They've lived it. They've lived this music. I mean, this kind of music was born out of this area, and so our traditions are based on theirs, and we're influenced heavily by them, and especially this band.
Right, this is bluegrass.
This is bluegrass. This is the first bluegrass band I've ever been in that I knew at a festival I would not be booed.
Okay, well, good. You play with multiple bands. What's your favorite genre? Is it bluegrass or?
I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah, totally bluegrass. Yeah, everything I do is influenced by bluegrass, by what I know.
Really?
And I grew up in a bluegrass household, and you know, we listened to it in the morning, and you know, my father had a band, so I got to hear it growing up, and that's a wonderful way to grow up, you know, with music in your house.
Yeah.
You imagine not having a record player or a radio in your house?
No, no.
I know some people that didn't, and they're very sad people.
Yes, exactly. I agree. I love music and I appreciate it so much. Now, you play the dobro.
The dobro.
Yes.
And that's
that's not an easy instrument.
That's not an easy instrument, and a lot of people don't know what it is, but they hear it all the time. It's a slide guitar. You play it on your lap, and I stand up and play it.
Okay. What projects are you working on now? What can we look forward to?
Well, the Earls of Leicester have a new project coming out. The end of September, we have a CD and vinyl coming out.
Oh, neat. Well, we're sure glad to have you here at the Harvester.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Tonight, people are in for a treat, and then you're going to keep coming back, aren't you? So if they didn't catch you tonight, they can...
Definitely.
They can catch you at a future show.
I'm entrenched here. I'm entrenched here. I love this place. You know, I feel invested here.
Nice.
And I know that they've invested in me. So we're coming back.